Good morning, and good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this. But this is being filmed Saturday morning. It's about 9:20 now. I've just done a video that's just uploaded. But I was just going to show you, mainly for those that's never seen before, or just have a look at the scenery if you have seen it all before. It's a cracking morning. It really is. Like I say, let's call it 9:30 Saturday morning, the 16th. But this could go out any time during the week, to be honest. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's only a quick vid to show some things. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk down northwards. You can see where we are. Just let me pan around a minute. Won't go too fast. You can see where we are. Just above us, you see the tower and that in the distance. Right down north we are. That's the Grand Hotel there. Sun's in my eyes. And next to the Grand, that's where the Derby Baths used to be. So for those that don't know, bear with. Yeah, for those that don't know, Derby Baths, Olympic-sized swimming pool. I've said before, during the school summer holidays, we always used to be at Derby Baths. Johnny Weissmuller, all this sort of thing used to be, you know, has appeared there and what have you. But it was cracking during the summer, you know, the 6 weeks holidays when you were a kid. And you could just be in there all day, Derby Baths. It had a roof terrace as well, if you want, if that, for want of a better word, where you could sunbathe, this, that and the other, then get back in the pool and what have you. It did have a smaller pool, if I remember rightly, which was like a kiddie's learning pool downstairs, if I remember rightly, but it's so vague now, it's that many years ago. But just above us there, I'll show you in a bit. I'll just show you this couple of things I want to show you first, and then we'll go up to the top walk. We're on bottom walk at the moment, but we'll go up to top in a couple of minutes when I've shown you this. So yeah, right down North Shore, just about at the end of the colonnades here, look. That's the last one. But it's absolutely cracking round here, even in the winter. Well, we're not winter now, we're on March 16th, but you know what I mean. The last few days have been horrible, and today, what a surprise. Really, it's cracking. A cracking day. Just look out to sea. You've just got miles of space, haven't you? You know. Tide's right out, as you can see. You can see it's past North Pier there, if you can just tell. Yeah, let's show you this then. We'll wander down here a little bit. I'll show you. It used to be the old, we believe it was the old pumping house, you know, because Derby Baths was seawater, or, you know, condensed, whatever you want to call it. Seawater. So we believe this here, not been used for donkey's years. This little building here, you can see how that used, obviously you've got the steps here up to what would have been a door, look, but it's been obviously concreted over many a year ago. But we believe this was the pumping station, so I'll show you the pipes in a second. So literally just to the right, I'll show you in a few minutes, but just to that, sun's bright, just to the right there is where Derby Baths used to be. But if you look over here, bear with me, because you know what I'm like with heights. I'll show you the pipes while we're at low tide. See them there? They're coming out, can hardly see a thing. Yeah, the pipe's just there. I was going to go down onto the beach, but everywhere you could get down by the steps, there's just massive bloody puddle, you know, you get drenched. I've only got trainers on, and decent trainers, so I'm not. You see those pipes there with a valve on it there? They're coming out okay. It's with the sun and that. Difficult to see what's going off. There you go, that's got them in. Coming out okay for you. Yeah, so that's where I believe, you know, they would let the water out from the baths. But I will show you. We'll go up there in a minute. Bear with me, let me just do this again. Yeah, we'll walk up. We can walk up there, look, in a second. But yeah, you see how that would have been. Obviously, many years ago, that's been locked up. Concreted up. We'll go up this way. Up the slip. It really is a cracking morning though. It's one of them mornings you don't mind a wander, do you? You've seen us out in the bloody rain and the thunder, the lightning, the hail. God knows what else. So we was on Lower Walk just then. We're walking up to Middle Walk now. Walking up to Middle Walk. So I've had a bit of a wander this morning. I've just uploaded one a couple of 3 minutes ago. If we go up, we might be best going up at Gynn, you know. Not been to Gynn before. So yeah, so now we're on Middle Walk. Let me pan around a second for you. So this is the start of the colonnades if you're going from Gynn to, call it the Metro, you know, where they finish. But we'll wander around this way. I'll show you Gynn and that, and we'll walk up and I'll show you the site that used to be Derby Baths in a minute. A couple of minutes, it won't take as long just to walk around here. Yeah, I think the last time came round this way, to be fair, was I did a live, didn't I, once as well. But it's that nice. Someone's got t-shirts on. I've got like t-shirt, fleece and a coat. Not needed. And I did have my soppy hat on as well. Yeah, so I just skipped a little bit there. I just paused it for you, so you can see there the old Bolton Lake just in the distance. Had some cracking times there as well during the summer holidays when we were kids. And the lift that used to go down, just sticking out there somewhere. The Spitfire here at Gynn Square. So yeah, but we're going to walk back south towards North Pier. In fact, we might cross over, to be honest, because the sun's in my eyes. Oh, it's not too bad when you get to here. Look, it's shaded a little bit. We might cross over in a minute though. Look at these hotels. Yeah, let's cross over there. I think I want to cross over. Isn't it a shame? The views these hotels have got are incredible. What a bloody shame, isn't it? What an absolute shame that is. Really, really is. But yeah, let's wander down towards what used to be the old Derby. Derby Baths, that is. Yeah, when we were kids, you used to have Derby Baths, and then you had the Lido as well on Lytham Road, where we used to go from school. The first year of school, we used to go down to the Lido, you know, for swimming lessons. First year seniors, when you're 11-ish. The Curly group. The views these hotels have got are just amazing. Look at these ones coming up here now. Absolute shame, innit? It really is. Can you just imagine how many thousands have come in and out of these? And they've gone down to the colonnades as well. You can see the structural supports here as well, look. Do you know how many people could be housed in these? And what views? Such a shame, innit? Yeah, you could just see in the old days, in time gone by, they come out of them hotels, you know, down onto the colonnades on a day like this, with the sun shining, when the colonnades are in the prime. When, being the word. Long time ago, I'm afraid. There's a few being done up, isn't there? So yeah, so we're just coming up to see this here, the Cherry Blossom Inn. This used to be open to the public donkeys years ago, because I've had a couple of pints in here before, and I wonder. He's just walking around the corner here. Yeah, the sun's going to be a bit blinding for me to show you, but we're coming up for the old Derby Baths plot here. Land, whatever you want to call it. So this is the start of Worley Road, this one. Yeah, so at one time, this whole block here was Derby Baths. If you look up to where the banking is there, I can't see because I'm blinded by the sun. That's where the deep end used to be. If I remember rightly, it was 12 foot. Might be wrong, I can't remember. But if you went down to the bottom, you'd get that buzzing in your ears, if you know what I mean. Have you ever done it? Yeah, and you used to pay in just about there to get into Derby Baths. But what a shame, man. This is what it's down to. Olympic-sized swimming pool. You've just got the one now, as far as I'm, yeah, just the one really, down at Moor Park. Never even been to it. Yeah, never been. You can just see the size of the plot though, can't you? Anyway, onwards. Yeah, so we're now just coming up for the Grand Hotel. Was it the Pembroke and that before? I remember rightly. Yeah, so when this was built, Derby Baths was knocked down. The land there that I was just showing you, that was Derby Baths, the hotel used that as like spare parking for a while. You know, parking spaces. Yeah, there's the Grand. I was asked the other week actually, hey Biker, where's the Grand? There you go. How's that for you? So we're just coming up for now what used to be the site of the Ambassador. Those that's been watching the channel, I remember many a video done from here when it was being demolished. Basically, it had caught fire and this, that and the other. It was just dilapidated and falling down, the Ambassador. Once again, one of those hotels, it doesn't look, you look at the site now and you think, it weren't that big, but it was. Many a video done from here. to come out of the sun. And this is what we're down to now, look. The old ambassador. A lot of the seen all the videos I did from here in the day. Many. And when this, I remember when all that had to be done as well. You know, where it was attached to here. The strand next door, I'll show you in a minute. Next door but one, should I say. That's where Rita comes running out. There is a blue plaque I'll show you in a second. But yeah, look at this. It's just you wouldn't have thought that there'd have been an hotel here at one time, would you? How time changes things. But yeah, there's loads of videos and that on the site if you want to have a look. Look at that out to sea, so still and steady. Brilliant morning. Yeah, so I'll just show you now where I've shown many a time, but for those that's not, just join the channel, you know, subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would. Does help these minute channels. So yeah, where we're just coming up for now, the Strand. There's a blue plaque I'll show you in a second. This is where Rita comes running out, being chased by Alan Bradley. And there's the plaque, look. See if we can get a bit closer for you. There you go. Pause it if you want to have a proper read. So it's 1989, the 8th of December, 1989. Good God, what's that? 35 years ago? It can't be 35 years ago. That must be. Must be. What's that there? Is that it's like a quilt there. Don't tell me someone's been sleeping there. My God, honestly. Yeah, cheers for that. 35 years ago, 1989. We're in it's 35 years ago. My God. Incredible, isn't it? How time's just flying. You get that bit older. When you're kids, you think the summer holidays last forever, don't you? And then you get that bit older. Yes, this is Wilton Parade. Tram stops Wilton Parade as well, just here, look. Sorry for spinning fast, panning fast. Obviously the Imperial Hotel. Hey, we're having a right wander today, aren't we? I'll just cross over again in a minute. Show you. It really is one of them mornings for a walk. There's nothing coming, let's cross over quickly. Show you out to sea. Yeah, I had a right wander this morning. That breeze is just getting up now. A little bit. I have said, but sometimes you forget what you've got right on your doorstep. I remember when we were kids, first moved to Blackpool when I was 10, and 10ish, 11, 10, or something like that. Many years ago anyway, 45, nearly 46 years ago. I remember Dad saying, you don't need no back garden, you've got that. There's your back garden. Do you remember that like it was yesterday? Oh, cracking morning though. Getting ready for a brew though. Some brekkie. That'd be nice. Look at that. This cannot go wrong. There's quite a few cars in the car parks. It is Saturday though. Only to be No surprise. Yeah, they do. Looks like at the park house they do all inclusive as well. Look, I can't see a thing now on the screen because of the sun. Not complaining one bit. There's plenty walking about now, starting to come down this way. Sorry, this video's getting a bit long now, but oh, you've been alright with it. It shows you a few things that you may not have known, and if you're having a wander, you can go and have a look yourself. Like I say, those that's been on the channel for some time, there's many have seen this before, but it's a little wander in it, in the sun, on a Saturday morning. You know, why not? Why not? A cracking morning. A peddling on the beach there. I'd give it a wash when you get back, mate. Not worse than this sand for rusting things. So anyway, we're just about back to where we've done many a video, walking down that way obviously. Towards North Pier, that's where we normally do the early mornings. Just the early morning ones, just to show you what it's like. You know, it's not meant to be anything magical. A lot just like to see what it's like in the morning in Blackpool and have a walk along the prom, because they can't get here themselves. That's why to this day we still do them. See how there's a few walking along now. Pleasure Beach will be open, so they could be having a wander. Yeah, I've enjoyed that little wander. And don't forget, I did a video on the way down that way as well, you know, where we started. So, happy with that. Anyway, we'll leave it here. Oh, you've been okay. Like I say, if you would like and subscribe, does help these minute channels, I've said. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.